Live from Arlington, Texas, AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Round Rock Express. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Dane Dunning. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. The pitch. That misses, and this one is off and running.
One ball, no strike.
The pitch. Inside, just missed.
2-0.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Up the middle, Duran. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The wide to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. That's out number 3. End of a half inning of play. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And today on the hill, Noah Davis. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Pulls that one foul. And here it comes. Bunting for a hit. Jones whips it to first on the run. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here comes the 0-1. Just
That's
missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Falling behind,
That's the ball.
2-1. To third. And that's a fair ball.
Batting third.
Runner on at first with one gone. Rafael Ortega stands in. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Josh Young. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Just missed.
1-0.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And the righty deals. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. You got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
And there's ball 4.
Runner take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Out to short, Tucker. That's the inning. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
And a count 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one in the air, center field. Ornelas flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Michael Tolia. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Young grabs it on the run.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 9, Brenton.
So 2 down now, and here is Brenton Doyle. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
High in the air, out to right. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. At the plate, Sam Huff.
The catcher, Sam Huff.
And he deals. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No,
That's
down.
off the mark.
Ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That one missing inside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Three-two. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Justin Foscue. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
Ball.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Next to hit, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. Went deep in the ball game last night. Check swing, went around. 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Doyle brings it in with a nice running grab. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wynn. The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low. And another ball. 2-0. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 2-2 on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Tucker. First pitch, not close. Tucker hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And he chases that one below the zone. One-two now. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's out easily.
Now that second baseman, Trejo.
So the lineup flips over. Alan Trejo, the next to hit. Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
The wind of the pitch. Trejo checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. The wind to kick the 2-0. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sean Bouchard.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark. Trejo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a ball. Jonathan Daza up next. There's a strike, 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one the other way. Duran tosses to first. Third out. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Travis Jankowski. Davis back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. One gone here.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. That one misses in the dirt. Just missed. That's a strike. Now 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
And now, Rafael Ortega. First pitch just misses. Ortega goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1. Center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Jonathan Daza.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Rodgers. Doubled his first time up. Ball one low.
That's low. That's a ball.
That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. In for a strike, now 3-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Jones. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
That's down. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Michael Tolia getting ready to hit. He popped out his first time. Not even close there. And that is ball one. Rogers, the runner at first with two gone. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Number 9, Brenton Doyle.
And now Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman, Young.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now 2-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering misses down and away. One and 2 here. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is Sam Huff in there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
First and second here, no outs. Out towards right center field. Doyle settles underneath it, squeezes it. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Justin.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Justin Foscue. He reached on a walk his first time. Double play ball to second. Flips for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now here is Austin Wynns.
The catcher, Austin Wynns.
And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ortega under it, brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Cole Tucker digs in now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch.
Tag. 0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Trejo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a good eye there.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Ground ball to Tsugo. He steps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
The first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan.
So digging in, Jonathan Ornelas. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Tie block. The left-hander up and throwing. That's down and in. Here comes a pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Travis Jankowski.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and he just misses. Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball left side. In the dirt, can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Josh Smith.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ornelas at third. Jankowski at first. 1 gone. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the 2-2. Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The kick, the 3-2. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. And we still have no score. Welcome back. And now Sean Bouchard.
The left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Bouchard, 26 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2017. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. That's in there. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. And now 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carrying. And in one hops the wall. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And next is the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers. And there's a strike. Man at second. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Winn up and loosening in the pen. Hearn getting cranked up as well. Got it by him for the K. And now Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Rafael Ortega.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Davis back to work. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Gavin Hollowell is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Gilbreth warming up as well. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped into center, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Josh Young. First offering, and it just misses. Ortega gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
No outs. Runners at first and second. And it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, could be two. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The catcher, number 55.
Here's the catcher, Sam Huff, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
The 1-0. Foul ball there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Feeds to second. Out there. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Noah Davis will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Ty Block.
Now pitching for Albuquerque, number 50, Ty Block.
Now it's the DH, Justin Foscue. In there for strike one. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. A new pitcher in the game, Cole Winn.
Number 60, Cole Winn.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
The right fielder, Brenton Doyle.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Wins. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Kicks and fires. And that one clips the corner. And a 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Digging in, Cole Tucker.
No, that missed.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes.
Righty delivers. And another ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Check swing, and he held up. To the right side. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alan Trejo will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And now 2-0. And a curve is down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Here's a 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. Now, Sean Bouchard.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Ortega gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Misses outside, 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next pitch misses inside, 2-0.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. And now it's 3-2. Into center and a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jonathan Ornelas, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now the right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And he lays one down the left side. Jones over to Tucker. It's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Josh Smith getting ready to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand hitter waits. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Step off, throw to first. Jankowski back easily. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Throws to second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Nothing across, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Eighth inning coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. We go to the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. And here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. On the ground to short, Ornelas zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Jones. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The pitch.
Ball outside.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Michael Tolia waits on deck. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Lucas Gilbert.
Number 58, Lucas Gilbert.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now it's going to be Rafael Ortega.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Young in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Activity in the bullpen. Gavin Hollowell appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The lefty to 1-0. And there's a ball. And he dodges that fastball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the pitch. In the air, left field. Bouchard settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ezekiel Duran digs in now.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Now he breaks his bat. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Welcome back. And the batter now, Michael Tolia.
The first baseman, number 4, Michael Tolia.
Win back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. And that one is inside ball 1. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Now back, the catcher, Austin.
At the plate, Austin wins. There's a strike. That's out to center field. Ortega has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Phillips Valdez takes over on the mound. This is his first appearance of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Albuquerque, number 62, Phillips Valdez.
Now at the plate, Sam Huff.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Valdez, a righty that throws with power. 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
Justin Foscue now at the plate. The 0-1. And downstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Nice grab onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Yoshi Tsutsugo, the next to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And ball 1.
Ball. 1-0.
At the belt and fires.
2-0.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Jonathan Ornelas waiting for a turn at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. And he walked him.
Runner take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Jonathan Ornelas. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Tsutsugo off of first with 2 away. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Tucker. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. And if he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Fooled there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. He's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
1 down, runner at first. Stepping in, Sean Bouchard. Misses outside, ball 1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ripped into left for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. All tied up here in extra innings.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be.
And now this is down for a base hit. One runs in, a second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
On the mound now, Joe Barlow.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 68.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Jones. That's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Rodgers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the 0-2. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Isotopes on top here, 3-1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Kinley. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's the right fielder, Travis Jankowski. Outfield playing pretty shallow. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one well upstairs. And the count is 1-1. Up the middle, Tucker on the run, throw to first. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Smith. In there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Now one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ortega in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The 0-1. And that one a little bit high. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. Daza ranging back some more. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Isotopes, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Express, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.